Alright, so our Excel has just opened. Let's click on blank workbook and then come to this first cell and click on it. I'm going to be right clicking right on that first cell, then I will paste. So I can just click on RV, Ctrl V rather. So I have all of this, but one thing you need to understand is everything here is inside this single cell A1. It is inside this single cell A1. Let me prove that to you. Let's come to wrap text. Can you see now? So everything is inside this A1. So it is just being extended because it's a large content. It's a large text. That is why it is being extended to all other columns. So now that we have it this way, let me return it. So now that we have this inside one particular cell, I want each contact to be inside different cells, so they fall inside columns. So now what do? After you have clicked on this space that is meant for what you just pasted, then you come to data and click on data. So having clicked on data, then you come to text to columns. You click on text to columns and then come down here and click on delimited. So delimited, this is where you want to so we want to correct how the data should be separated. So now, okay, under default fixed width is being selected. So what does this mean? If we want to use fixed width, we can as well use it, but I'm just scared it's not going to give us problem because we have different contacts here. Contacts that has like 11 digits, and we have contacts that have that has lesser than that. Like this digit is not up to 11, I think. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, this one is 11. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So this one is 13. So different length. So if I'm to pick fixed width, if I'm to use width, a particular width size to separate all these contacts inside their sizes, we may end up having them mixed up. So instead of that, we want to separate them using the comma, saying that when you see we want to tell the system now that every comma you see should form another column. So this is a number that has ended with this comma, so this should be inside a separate cell. So this is another one that is separated with comma. It should be inside a separate cell. So that's exactly what we want to do now. So we're going to be choosing delimited, then we click on next. Now what I just told you is what we want to do here. So you just click on order and then use comma here, or you can just come here and use comma because we have comma on under the suggested delimiters. But in case you want to use something else that is not here, then you can come to order. Okay, so we have selected comma here. Then you will notice that immediately we selected comma, each and every contact fall inside different columns. Let me uncheck it so that you can see what I'm saying. Can you see now? It's everything now is inside a particular column. This is the only box that brings them all together. Now after clicking on the comma, it's going to separate them inside different columns and the comma will go away. All right, so clicking on comma, yes, and it goes away. Or in case you have a system, I don't know if it is possible and comma is not part of the option, you can just come to order and then come here and put comma. Still the same thing. So having done this, then you click on next, then you click on finish. So now you will notice that the continuation of these contacts this particular number is not continue here, another one is starting here, another one is starting here, so they are all starting inside different columns, only that this one is not widen enough, the box is not widen enough, that's why we are not seeing everything. We can actually widen that like this, and then you're going to see all the contact at once. All right, so now everything pasted this way, and we want them this way. It's on this is a column, right? And we want them on a row. So to do that, what do? You come here and highlight everything under number one. No, it is this number one that contains everything here. So you have clicked on one, then everything under number one will be highlighted. Then you right click and come to copy. You copy it. Having copied it, let's go to like number 3. I've clicked on number 3. Now I want to paste it here, but I'm not going to use the common paste because it will just repeat the same thing we have here. So let's go to right click, and this time around you'll be clicking on paste special. Click on paste special. So paste special, then you come to transpose here and check it. So having checked the transpose, then you click OK, and then this is all we have here that has come down this way. Now we can delete what is here. We can just delete it here. Okay, this is still empty, so we can still delete it. All right, so now this is what we have here. Let's see how many contacts we have all together now. So let's come down and see them. So they are many. We copied from 2 groups, remember? Okay, so we have like 295 contacts all together. So, and now we are close to where we are going to. The next thing now is to give names to this contact that we just extracted. To give contacts to give names to this, we don't know each and every of these contacts by their owners, so we are going to be giving them we can give them how do I put it, a unified name, something like that. So now let me think of name to give them. So usually you can just use the name of, let's say, the name of the group you are getting the contact from. Are you getting that? So that's just to give you hints of those people. So let me say web. So I can just say web students. Okay, then this first person I can add 1. Okay, I've had 1 contact 1, but let me use B1 for this. Are you getting it now? So here we have B1 for this. Let me extend this box too. Okay, so we have B1 for this. Now what do? I just have to hold this part and drag everything down. As I'm dragging it down, the number will be increasing. It will be increasing. So this is web students B1. If you are getting contact from new group you just created, you can add more details. Like, let's say I can just say web, then what is this month? Let's say I just gathered them this month. I can just say web, then March 2020. Then I can say group. The first group can be B, so that I can give up the student 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 in that B, while the second group can be, or the first group can be A rather, while the second group can be B, and so on. Alright, so now we want to drag down. So we need to keep dragging down. So okay. So we have actually passed. So 290 something. So can you see that now? So everything has been So it has been populated now. So now we can see web student B294. So we started from B1 and now we have B294. So that is all we have to do here. In case you want to add another information, you can still add them. It's no problem. Like let's say you want to add the year or something, you can still add it, then you match B and C together if possible. Okay, so this is where we're gonna stop now so that the video will not be too long, and then we continue on the next video. All right, thank you.